The idea of trust really goes beyond sort of a practical business imperative. There's something deeper there that we have to recognize that as human beings and as employees and as managers, we are given certain responsibilities and certain resources to manage and to nurture over time. And with that has to come a sense of deep responsibility, and there has to come a sense of trusteeship, that we need to recognize that the actions that we take today will resonate through time and that they will impact future generations. And we need to think about the impact of those actions, not just on this quarter, this year, even the next 5 years, but going way beyond. If you look at some of these spiritual traditions, they talk about looking at the impact of your decisions on future generations. I think one of the Native American tribes had the idea that every decision should be thought of in terms of its impact on the next 7 generations. There's a company called Seventh Generation that is founded using that idea. But the notion of trusteeship is an extremely important one, because it says we are here for a short time, but we have to nurture the resources, nurture the planet, nurture the people who are dependent upon us in such a way that they will flourish in the long term. And so thinking of ourselves as trustees in that sense is an important element. And when you start to think of yourself, when you become trustworthy and you start to think of yourself as a trustee, then all of your behavior will reflect the idea of trust. Being trusting and being trustworthy is something that just becomes part of who you are, as opposed to a tactic or an approach or a managerial program that you're trying to put into place. So it's really about being as more so than it is about doing certain things. And I think so again we need to think about trust from that perspective as well, that it is at the essence and at the core of who we are.